How's it going? I thought you'd rather get a close-up look at me rather than background. So let me get my computer fired up here. Sporting some new Batman swag I got yesterday, showing off the ink. I'll get on to the comments here in just a second. Yep, sun's out, guns out. That's it. Genetic Cutters, LKB, TJ, hey, how's it going? James, Nelson, Anaphoric Reptiles. Hey, you like my shirt? Like my surfing Batman shirt? What's up, Daryl Ninja? Hey, Gay, how's it doing? TNT Balls. How's it going, Todd? Doing good over there? Balls and Strikes. Didn't know you were coming to a gun show. Yep, it's gun show night here at the Perry household. There she is. Heading to bed. Yeah, I know. And, tell me about the new jobs kicking your butt. How's it going? Josh is here. Spartan Reptiles. Genetic Hunters, I think I said you guys. All-time Reptiles, welcome, welcome. The track was fun. We had a lot of fun up there. I've been in Salem since, oh God, I've been going to Salem Speedway since probably 78. It's a half-mile high bank track up here in southern central part of Indiana. I've seen all kinds of NASCAR drivers grow up there, and even including the Unsers, the Allisons, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, Dick Trickle, Bob Seneca, all the ASA guys ran there for years. So, but you got hit by a tornado, I don't know, 10 years or so ago, and they did some remodeling. It changed hands a bunch of times, but they're trying to get the track back going with some touring series, and it's a small touring series from the CRA JEG All-Stars. And you get about 20 good late models that come touring through the area. So the ARCA series runs there twice a year. We're there in March, and they'll be back again in October. We'll probably go watch the ARCA race then. Yeah, they don't have a lot out there in Utah. I know. When I used to race in Colorado, at Colorado National Speedway and Rocky Mountain Speedway out there, there was Colorado, and then you had to go to Kansas to go racing or go down to Arizona. ZTK Reptiles, how's it going? My man Aldo. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Aldo and get over there. He's nearing his 1,700 giveaway, I think. So, yeah, I asked the wife, I said, should I wear my new shirt tonight? And she's like, sure, why not? And I'm like, okay. Said, has anybody ever seen your ink? I'm like, no, probably not really up close. So thought I would show off my dragon. And then here's all this artwork is all of mine. I drew and handed it to the artist and had him do the tattoo design. And this right here in the middle is a radio-controlled racing car I used to race. That was my very first tattoo, and it evolved into this. Got to get some snakes and spiders someday, but I don't know where I'm going to put them. Thank you, LPS Dragons 987. So we got 50 on here. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button so we can get some more people on here. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to do a little reboot of my review on the Bryan Barket class and show off a couple new things I got here. Came home from Saturday, and wife had a surprise for me. I told her I've been looking for one, and she caught one for me. So I have a Fidibus adu, or adox. Fidibus adox pet. Now, see if anybody knows what that is. Everybody hear me okay? I got my camera up kind of close. Make sure you can hear me good. Word of the day, Fidibus. Fidibus. Fidibus adox. Ball and chain constrictors. Hey, how's it going? Euphoric reptiles needs a rack for his quarantine room. So yeah, I'm just waiting till I got a little more sun so I could wear my tank tops in the sun. So get some rays. No, it's not a tarantula, TJ. Balls and strikes. You're the first one. It's a jumper. Yep. My wife caught me a wild caught jumper right out of the grass out the back of our house. So he's already had his first meal with us. It's also his common name is a abode jumping spider. This little guy here. If you can see him. Get him to walk over here. There we go. Don't run from the camera. Go to the camera. There he is. He's black with a little white spot on his butt. It's called a abode jumping spider. He took down a cricket last night, and I wish I had recorded it because I put it in, and I'm like, well, let's see what he does. And he hopped around a minute, and I've named him Jumpy. And Jumpy went on the top of the bark, and he watched it, and he jumped down on him. He grabbed a cricket. The cricket hopped with him on it like that. They're bouncing around inside there. He's riding it like a bull rider. I'm like, holy cow. It was a little small cricket. I don't know if it was a combination of him jumping and the cricket jumping, but their venom is very slow. The proteins, I guess, in it are very slow for neutralizing their prey. And it took probably a minute or so, or a minute and a half, before it started slowing the cricket down, and you could see the legs quit working. Now, supposedly the venom in these guys is not known to harm humans. So if it were to bite you, you should have no effects from it. But they are still, scientifically, they are still researching that to say yes or no. So let's see if we can get him back up there. Nope, he just jumped for everybody. But he's pretty good size. And they only live about 2 years, 3 years tops, according to what I've read. So I figure this guy's probably about a year old. Yep, and the price was right. Yep, exactly. My wife caught it for me, and I got home and I had the baseball cue ball ready, but I just went ahead and I used a soldering iron chip to make the holes in it, and made me a little home. Put some substrate in there and a couple plants, and said, "There you go, bud. Got a home." Yeah, they're everywhere. They are everywhere. We had one in our house a couple of years ago that was like twice that size. That thing was huge. No, we didn't kill it. I scooped it up and put it right back outside. So, and I got another one over here too that I caught off my saw Saturday. It's this little small jumping spider. I don't know what its species is. It's more green and white. So I'm waiting until it gets a little bit bigger so I can figure out what it is. Hey, Dean Stranza, how's it going? Samantha, hey, I didn't see you around here. How's it going? Whoop, sorry, I messed up my thing there. Looks like LPS Dragons 987's got some problems with her tablet. Bash that like button. It's a fishing spider. They make a great pet. Yep. Yeah, I haven't even watched TGH's video with prehistoric pets myself. I need to get going on that. We have 23 currently. We're at 23 in our snake collection. Yeah, we got a show coming up this weekend in Clarksville. We'll be out there for that. So I'm going to have some racks for sale and maybe a couple. I might put a couple of snakes up for sale, but have to see what's going on. I got to make another Michigan run. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'll be gone out of town. So I'll come back Saturday and get my stuff ready. Yep, LPS Dragons is Chloe, my daughter. She's in the bathtub right now watching me on her tablet, which I just replaced the screen on tonight. So, first time I ever did that. It was pretty good. Wasn't that hard? I'm hoping after this week I'll be settled down a lot more. If not, I may be moving on. We'll do that, ZTK. So anyway, so what I kind of wanted to talk about here, the meat of the video live. I was going to make a video, and then I thought, you know what, I'll just go live again, because I made it a couple of weeks ago and did my review on the Bryan Barket course, and since then, I have watched it twice. And you know what? I don't know if maybe I just didn't get it the first time I watched it, but I went back and, like I said, I actually listened to it in the car for the trip back from Michigan, actually. I'm talking about the Conquer Your Niche online course. For 20 bucks, goes to help out Bryan's reptile zoo and all that he's got going. So anybody knows me, you've seen my videos. I'm a big Bryan Barket fan. Love what the guy's done for everybody. And, you know, I really just don't think I gave it a full, honest, you know, in-depth review of it. And I just feel like I kind of left the impression that, yeah, it wasn't that good. But, and we're back. But like I said, I think I kind of made the impression that, you know, I didn't get anything out of it, which I did, you know, really I did. And I wanted to reboot and say my review of the video and that, you know, I actually did get stuff out of it. And would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it. Because I went back and actually I watched it twice. And then in the car when I listened to it, and I'm not really, you know, watching the video, I just have my phone down in the holder and I'm letting the audio play through the Bluetooth. And I seem to grasp a lot more about what Bryan was talking about in the video. And it just made more sense to me. And I don't know if it's because, you know, I like Bryan, I like watching him in the video, and I really wasn't focused on the words he was saying. And by doing that audio only, basically in the car, I think I absorbed more. Does that make sense to anybody? I mean, I'm a big visual guy, so I'm always learning by watching stuff. So taking the time to actually listen a little more in depth, I think, and actually got more out of it. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. And there's a lot of good tips in there in the different modules. And this is what I'm talking about here. This course here, it's on Viral Dunk. And I'm going to go ahead and put a link onto it because I hadn't done that before, but I'm going to put a link to it to let everybody know about it, you know. And if you haven't, but if you're thinking about doing it, you know, I would say, yeah, go ahead and do it. That I think it's definitely, you will learn something out of it. So, I don't know if I had a lot of voices in my head when I did my first review that were rattling around in there, and, you know, I was busy with work stuff, and I just didn't absorb it. And I have to say I was wrong. So, there's some great tips in there, and, you know, you can apply them not just to reptiles, but to your everyday, excuse me, but to your everyday work life, your everyday businesses that you're in, or, you know, if you're thinking about starting up a YouTube channel and anything, even a Facebook page. I mean, yeah, you're not going to learn the nuts and bolts about it, but there is some good ideals in there that you have to listen and absorb, and then it will make sense. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. Hey, Mad Battle is back. How's it going? Yep. Anybody's wondering, LPS Dragons is Chloe, my daughter. She's up there in the tub typing away right now, apparently. Corporal Soto, how's it going? They cut their eggs earlier today live. They were awesome. They got some good looking bumblebees and possibly a queen bee that one looked like. And so I think he had 2 jigsaws, if I remember right. So good looking clutch. I hope my eggs, I get 8 beautiful babies like that, and the odds gods smile on me like they did you guys. So, but we'll see. Mine was a banana and calico pairing. So. get caught up a little bit here. Yep, Chucky. So how's it going, Chucky? You doing good down there in Florida? So anyway, back to what we were talking about, the Bryan Barket course. And, as I said, I did learn quite a bit more going back and rewatching it a couple times. And you will pick up some tips in there. So, I just wanted to let everybody know that. And I do recommend it if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, whether you want to do it or not. I would say go ahead and do it. I've actually trying to implement some of those steps in my personal stuff. So, from that point, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've seen that on the news a while ago, or something popped up about that guy. I personally don't know him. I'm more into rock and wasn't too familiar with the guy's music, but I had seen that, and I'd seen some people were deep and upset about it. So I mean, it's tragic. Violence is, sadly a common occurrence. Not just in rap music, but in everyday life. People just gotta, we all just gotta start taking care of one another, It's like, something got my attention the other day. It's like the world is so busy doing stuff, we're forgetting how to be common sense, human communication, I guess morals, standards that we all grew up with. I'm going to say I see things now like, just for instance, a church having a camping thing in the summer. I know everybody's busy, things going on, but they started their camping trip on Father's Day. To me, if you're a church and you're starting your camping trip for a week that the kids go on and go out of town for a week on Father's Day, it's just, I don't know. To me, that just seems a little disregard to family, if you ask me. That's just my view on that. But I think that's what's wrong sometimes out there in the world. We don't think things through because everybody's so busy and running and doing circles. Oh, it's not a who. It's a local church here with their camping thing they do with the kids, and they started it on Father's Day. I just thought that was odd for a church to purposely break up kids from their father on Father's Day for a camping thing. Personally, I'd have started on Monday. That's me. So you get it now? You see what I was talking about? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, oh, I finally got my Pima Metallica moved around. Should I say my Ornata? I got the Ornata into her new home here. And she's all curled up down in the bottom. No, she's not dead. She's just curled up way down in the bottom. So we'll have to get her out some other time. I'll catch her, put her out on view, but if you'd seen on Instagram, I shamed her because she was in her old cork bark when I put it in there, and I was trying to get her out of it and she wouldn't come out, so she started webbing up a new curtain on it, and I'm like, shame, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. Let's get a snake out for the snake fans. Yep. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. This is Chloe's snake, Chica. She's our turn around and knock her tub over. Little butter pastel girl. Or pastel butter. We've had her since she was a little tiny baby. About to outgrow her house, but she likes her house still. Her little hide. Will do, ZTK. I'll do that. Almost all my snakes, dude, this guy here, he's just like hanging out. My stinger beads in shed, my xanthic spiders in shed. I don't think the only one that's not in shed probably is just this one here. My two het pie girls are in shed. This little girl here, which I can't decide if I'm keeping her or not. I keep going back and forth, whether I was going to keep her or what I was going to do with her. 100% het for orange and 100% orange ghost and possible orange dream. I think the possible is pretty good. But I just haven't decided what I was going to do with her yet. She's got some very good, solid pattern on her. So that's why I was thinking that I may go ahead and keep her. And she would be like a, see, we're 2018, she'd be like a 2020 project. But she's got some pretty distinct markings and her color on her belly. So it's one thing I look for in spiders is the darker contrast and see how smooth a lot of the dorsal markings that come down to do the spider. Look for them to be nice and smooth and dark. So, and then she's got those color tints in her sides for the orange ghosts. Impossible orange dream. I love my spiders. I'll probably hang on to her. Double heck clown pads. Not yet. I will have eventually though. I'm working on that right now. Yep, that's what Chloe named. She named him after Chica. From Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey Eddie Lowe, how's it going? The eggs are doing fantastic. They're up here, they're still nice and wide and looking good. Right now they're setting the temps at 88.9. So it goes about 88.3 to 89. So it's about, it's right in the middle of its temp range right now. So I generally try to keep it right around 89. So it kind of goes and bounces a little bit. Nope, I would never get an anaconda. I don't see a need for one in a home. You know, if I had a big, you know, reptile place like Prehistoric Pets, Jay's place, you know, of course, yeah, you could house something like that. But, you know, for a small hobbyist breeder type or even as a pet, I couldn't condone an anaconda personally. I mean, just I think they get too big, and we all know what happens. When animals get too big, they get sent off somewhere else. So, hey, Norvis has joined us. Thanks. Working third shift. Yep. Like I said, I just wanted to do a live, and I was going to make a video earlier today, but I had forgot we had our DirecTV came out this morning and put in a whole new setup, and we've been a 20-year customer of DirecTV. We love them. But our equipment was having some issues with the internet, so they came out and just replaced everything for us. All 3 boxes, a new dish. They did great. So I was busy with that in the morning. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go do a live stream tonight and just do an update on my Bryan Barket thing. So if anybody has any classes or questions on that class, fire away too, and I'll answer them. I seen that on the news about a lady that got eaten by a python. I trust those stories about as far as I can throw them. Yeah, I love retics. I love the colors of them. I love their eyes. They're just awesome. But yeah, once again, anything that you need a shovel to pick up the poop is probably not big and good enough to keep as a pet in a house. And I got a pretty good sized house, so this is just a small room that I turned into the reptile room, so I could add on if I wanted to next door. But yeah, if you need a shovel to pick up the poop, it's halfway to a horse. Yeah, I seen that, Chucky. I did. I seen that earlier, and I was waiting to see some more videos on it. Norvis, and did you see? You didn't see my new pet I got. It's a wild caught. My wife caught it for me. Bold jumping spider. He's already had his first meal. There we go. There you go. Got to see him live in action there. Fitibus Adox. Fidibus. I just love saying that word, Fidibus. Fidibus. Yep, that thing will jump. Yeah. So we're talking about anacondas and retics. Thanks, Copa Soto. Everybody go check out his video replay from his live stream earlier, cutting his clutch of eggs. He's got some great clutch there. Norv's got to go back to work. Yeah, the course takes about, first couple videos are like 14 minutes long, our first chapters of the 8-part series. And then after that, they're anywhere from 8.5 to 10 minutes. So. I mean, I guess the way to answer Chucky's question is, yeah, I would have an anaconda if I had a place like Jay's, you know, or, you know, even retics if I had a big enough place. But in a home with, you know, space and everything, you know, I just, unless I can provide it with, you know, a monster cage, you know, for it to be in, which, you know, an anaconda or even large retic is going to take up 6-foot cage is small for those guys, you know. I mean, they're awesome and love them, but yeah, I couldn't see myself having them as a pet or recommending them to anyone to have as a pet. Everything big is in shed. Except for Jamie. We have to get Jamie out. Yeah, even Khaleesi's in shed now. She's all zombied up. And if I told everybody my the girl that laid these eggs is back on food in big time. She ate 2 live rats Sunday. So get old Jamie out. Let him say hi to everybody. My big. He's what I call he's an albino. He is I would say a lower contrast albino, but his pattern is just incredibly clean, I think. So, and the female that I got to go with him, she is high, bright yellow. So, if she ever gets off her mites addiction and puts on some weight like he has, then we'll be making albinos, hopefully next year. But she's got at least a year to go. So he's just about ready now. He's a pretty stocky dude. You want to show him your face? Make sure you show him your pretty face. There you go. No, he doesn't want to show his face. Yeah, 23 snakes in here, and I swear to God, 16 of them are in shed. That's right, TJ. You're exactly right, man. Yeah, that's Khaleesi. That's on my poster. So she is big time zombie mode down here right now. Not gonna get her out, but there she is. Poor thing. Her eyes are all gray. I personally don't handle them when they're all gray. I mean, if my skin was starting to come off, I wouldn't want somebody picking me up and moving me around. They're already grumpy enough as it is, you know, when they're going through that. I hope you like my facial expression on that. How soon and how much is a rank? A 3-tub? That depends on the size of the tub, Samantha. If it's like a single 3, 6 quart or 16, these are the 16 quart size here. And then the larger ones, of course, these are 32s. I don't really make those anymore. I make the 28s, this size here. With the 28 quart size. I can make the 32s, but this is one of my early designs, and if I ever get caught up, I'm going to make myself a couple more to replace those. Yeah, that's what I figured. For baby dolls. Um, how tall are they? I mean, do you want the rack tall or do you want it wide for the baby balls? The baby ones I use this. This is what I use for all my babies. Are these 6 quarts? The 6 quart ones, and they'll hold a good size baby for well over a year. Now, if you're looking more for, you know, it's not ones you're selling, which, you know, if you're producing and hatching and, you know, clutches, and then you would build yourself a 6 quart so that they would be in, you know, for a short period of time, like up to a year, while you're, you know, selling them or what, you'll be perfectly fine. But if you want to keep them in, you know, long term, what I'm recommending to most people is just go ahead and go with the 16 quart, like the orange girl, the orange ghost within. These are 16 quarts, and I can do those in a 4 and then also in a double. And they'll last for years until, you know, you start getting them up big enough to put in a 28 quart for breeding at about 3 years of age. But for 2 years, they'll be perfectly fine on one of these 16 quarts. Now, of course, you can have somebody like Khaleesi that, you know, I got her when she's 78 grams, and she ate her way out of, you know, the little tank we had her in when we first got her in the first year, because she would eat 3 times a week. my gecko. I was trying to figure out what's going on behind me. Scratching on the tub back there because he hadn't been out in the video in a while. See, I just shed. So that's where when I started talking and stuff, he starts clawing away at the back of the tub over there. Get me out. Hey, what's going on, Reese's? Good to see you, man. Yeah, the problem with tanks, I mean, Kylo's in a tank, so I'm not going to sit here and say they're bad. They're not bad. They just don't keep. I mean, I have to miss with tank setups. You got to mist a lot to keep they will dry out real quick, and the glass, you know, you're always cleaning, and when it gets to be down in the corners and everything, it gets kind of hard to get everything good and out of there and scrub it good. Where with tubs, you know, you basically got a $3 tub, a $1 tub, or a $5 or $7 tub right there, that if things get really bad, just go buy a new tub. That's the thing of those. And they hold humidity a lot better. But I'm also, like my 16 quart racks, I build those sideways, so they're just not in, they are turned this way so you can see the snake more, or the gecko, whatever's in it. So it's turned sideways. So it actually looks like a 10-gallon setup, but it's actually a tub. So I buy most of my tubs at Target. Yep, like I said, and when somebody makes a really bad missing, which they will, you know, you don't spend an hour cleaning. You know, if you can't get it out in 10-15 minutes of cleaning with the tub, you know, it's pretty much a lost cause, because, you know, it either got stuck and you missed it under the coconut or the paper or something, and it was like stuck to the plastic. And once that happens, if you can't get it off a couple times, and just replace it. So, but this guy is just so chill. He just hangs out. I mean, he's over there scratching like a lion trying to get out of a cage. And then I get him out, and he's just hanging out. And see how nice and purple his tail is. See if it'll focus on that. Yep, I mean, you can get them at any store, dollar store, Target, Walmart. Menards has them sometimes, and here in the Midwest we have Meyer. I get 6 quarts from them a lot of the times too. So, and the reason I say Target is because Target, I mean, I've gone to Walmart before and they be out, and I've gone to the dollar store before and they're out, and I've gone to Menards and they're out. But Target, probably 90% of the time, they got the tub I need, you know. That's the kind of shopper I am. I drive somewhere that's got it, you know. It may cost 8 cents more, but I know they have it. Yeah, like Reese's does. He uses like 28 and 41 quart tubs, and his are vented on the top, and he just has the heated pad that he sticks on the bottom. Um, they seem to be pretty secure, but personally, I'd rather have a hard surface for my heat to be on and a hard surface for the top so they can't get out. Um, because they are strong enough they can pop those tops off, so you need a good latching lid. I'm not sure what type his are, but they're not like the Sterilite tops. They seem to be a little bit better latching. Hey, Rolls here. What's up, Snake Dad? So, anybody got any more questions? Any more comments or questions about the Bartek video? Of course, about these cute little geckos. Or my really cool Batman shirt I got for Father's Day. Yeah, that was a pretty sad video. I'm glad Snake Dad's getting him taken care of, though. Oh, Raul, I was just talking about it earlier. Yeah, I have some racks and a couple snakes. Decided I'm probably going to keep that orange ghost spider girl. But I'll be there Sunday the 24th in Clarksville. And Raul, I was talking about, I kind of rebooted and rewatched that video, of course, a couple more times from Bryan Barket, and I think I was kind of quick to jump and say I really didn't get anything out of it when I was actually wrong. I actually did, and I just kind of wanted to let everybody know that, yeah, it is worth it. I think you should watch it, and there's, even if you just go and listen to it, like I did the third time, I got absorbed so much more information doing it that way. And there is some good ideals in there. I just wanted everybody to know that. Yeah, everywhere I go, I try to find coolers. Yeah, those storage tubs, I've seen those. They're thick and sturdy, so they would work good too. Yeah, that was just earlier, in the video, Raul, I was talking about it a little more in depth. So, yeah, that conquer your niche course. So, just want to say, I want to come out and say I do recommend it, and I do, think it's worth the time and, to go and get into it for $20. I mean, we all spend $20 on a block of cocoa chip. So, or for those of you that buy 800 sheets of paper, you spend $20 on that, So I just trying to put it in perspective that, I think it's a good thing. Thanks. Yeah, it's setting out in the garage, Troy. I gotta try to take the door off of it and see what I can get done with it. Yeah, he can't guarantee that will happen. He sent me the link for one on Louisville, and I went over to get it, and the people were moving it in their garage, and they broke the glass on the door 5 minutes before I showed up with my truck to get it. Yeah, it still hurts. It hurts. It's a deep wound. But hey, I'm good right now. The other girl's down here, and she is ovulating. She's in shed, but I'll show you. I don't know if you can see her. She's kind of not in that way that you can see her, but she is big and thick. Right about in here. But she's so, like I said, I swear to God, I got 23 snakes and 16 or 17 are in shed. It's like they all cycling their shed together, which is good. That means I'll have poop together and shed together next week. No, I just, I'm getting more tarantula, the nice glass enclosures for the tarantulas over there, and I'm kind of restacking that stuff a little bit. No, I haven't moved anything around other than the tarantulas. I did move the camera a little bit closer. Yeah, thanks, TJ. She is real pretty when she's not in shed. Even in shed, she's nice and grayed out. But she's a het pied, and I paired her with the pastel het pied male up there. So it's like I watered everybody yesterday, and I come through and I'm like, every one of you guys are going into shed on me. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say for Monday night. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like button on your way out, and have a great rest of your week. And I'm gonna probably make a tarantula video tomorrow and get it posted. So from all of us here at BC Pythons, I want to say thank you. Happy late Father's Day if I missed you, and if you didn't see my Instagram post where I said Happy Father's Day to everybody. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you later.